Would-be asylum seekers who try to cross the border into the European Union are reportedly facing illegal and violent pushbacks. New investigations using video recordings and documents show an alleged campaign orchestrated by special police units in Croatia, Greece, and Romania to forcibly keep migrants out. At Croatia's border with Bosnia Herzegovina, investigative journalists found systematic use of force by special police units funded by the European Union. Now, as a member of the European Union, Croatia is required to allow any migrant entering there to apply for asylum in the EU. Allegations of so-called pushbacks have been circulating for years. Journalists filmed this incident earlier this year. The footage shows masked men in uniform and armed with batons beating would-be asylum seekers, apparently to stop them from entering the European Union. One of the masked men could be heard shouting, "Go to Bosnia." The group of asylum seekers were from Pakistan and Afghanistan. Medics from Doctors Without Borders later treated their injuries and said that they were consistent with being struck with batons. The masked men did not wear badges, but they used equipment that active and former officers say is the same as Croatia's border police. Well, my next guest tonight is a journalist with Lighthouse Reports, which has been at the forefront of investigating what it calls the shadow armies on the EU's borders. Klaas van Dijken is an award-winning war correspondent who filmed that striking video that we've just seen. Klaas, it's good to have you on the program. Before we start, I just want to share with our viewers what you tweeted today. You posted, "Hiding in the trees, listening to the damp thwack of batons on human bodies, the screams will be hard to forget. As has been the case with reporting from conflict zones, it becomes more troubling with distance and reflection." Those are powerful words there, Klaas. Talk us through what you saw on the border.
It started, I think, with entering the area where these pushbacks are happening, and we found out where the exact spots were, and we had to crawl through the forest basically, and hide there and wait. And then at some point we heard a car coming from the other side of a river, and the slamming doors, and that was on the Croatian side. So we were on the Bosnian side, hiding in the forest. And then the first thing that I heard were the beatings, and I think we were less than 30 meters away, but still it's quite a distance. But then when you hear the beatings and the screamings that are coming out of from the other side of the river, that's quite shocking. And then we saw people jumping into the river, and they were forced into the river by these guys wearing dark uniforms and balaclavas on their faces.
And Klaas, how did you know where to wait and when to wait?
Where is that we work with a team of journalists from all over Europe, and there have been people building up a network along the border with just local contacts who helped out to tell, because a lot of people know where these things are happening, and they were able to give us directions and to point us to the places where we had to wait, and then it was also just luck. So sometimes something happened, and then other times, we had to wait for days and sometimes nights, and nothing happened.
The European Union's executive has voiced serious concern over the pushback reports and has called for investigations in Greece and Croatia. Here's the EU's Home Affairs Commissioner speaking earlier today. Take a listen.
I must say that the Croatian government takes this very seriously. They were going to immediately investigate. The minister was shocked, and I think they are doing exactly the right thing. My discussion with the Greek minister was different, and I have made clear that I will not accept that Greece do not do the investigations on this. We have to protect our external borders, but we also have to protect our values, the rule of law and fundamental rights.
So, Klaus, what do you make of what you just heard there? You know, she said that the minister was shocked. Do you buy that?
Not for a second. They know exactly what is going on. And also, people in the European Union or the EU commissioners, they also know that this is going on, and they knew it for a long time already. There have been reports from journalists, NGOs, activists, but this is the first time that there is visual evidence of it, so they could not longer deny it. And yeah, that's why this material is important, that it's out there. So tonight, Croatia said that they suspended 3 officers that apparently were seen in the video. Although we saw 4 men in the video, but they found 3 of them, and they did it within half a day. So on all the other reports that are there, on all the other violations, it's very easy apparently for them to just find the officers and investigate.
Okay.
But this is the first time they actually do it.
Klaus van Dijken, journalist with Lighthouse Reports. Klaus, we appreciate your reporting. We'll be following this story. We know you will be. Come back and talk with us when there are new developments. Thank you.
Thank you so much.